Hey there, how you doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one's going to be for Monday, September 22nd, and this particular video right here will be for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're going to start today at Pisces. Yep, okay. So this one's going to be for my Pisceses, no, my Pisceans. Okay, let's see. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Got them all? Yep. What do we got? Queen of Swords, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So let's see. Hangman in the center. So the focus is basically, for some reason, you're feeling stuck. On one side, I have the Queen of Swords. That's how you're presenting here. So you are presenting fairly defensively, very much so from an, you're looking at life from a very logical standpoint right now. You're trying to keep emotions and passions locked up someplace else. You're trying to be a little bit like Spock from Star Trek. Okay, that's how you're dealing with things today. Very much so. Logic, that's it. But you're feeling stuck and you have some sort of a new opportunity that seems to have come in. This is how I see this, Pisces. I think that you are, you're in a defensive mode right now. I think there is a new opportunity that's come towards you. I think it's a solid opportunity and it's somehow attached to money. I don't think you want the opportunity. So I think that you are claiming to be stuck, that you can't, rather than just be forward and say, I don't want this opportunity. Instead, you're going roundabout and telling, oh, I can't, I'd love to, but I can't, right? You're saying you're stuck. That's how I feel about this. I don't know why you don't want the opportunity. Maybe intuitively you know it's not for you or something, but you're definitely claiming to be stuck and so that you don't have to go after this opportunity for some reason. It's not bad energy. It just seems a little off to me just because I don't know why you're not more upfront about the fact you don't want the new opportunity. But all in all, it's good energy. It seems like you're very much so in control of everything around you today, as far as, you're not letting things get away from you today. So that's good energy. I think today's energy is good for you. There you go. Okay? There you go. That was Pisces. Let's see what we get for Aries. Aries. Oops. For my Aries. All right, let's see what you got. We got Aries, Aries, Aries. Queen of Cups. 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Wow, Aries, that's a whole lot of emotion for you. What's going on here? So the focus today is on some sort of a sense of loss and regret. You're presenting here as the Queen of Cups. On the other side, I have the 4 of Cups. So what we're speaking of here is you're feeling a sense of loss and regret over something that you were finding incredibly dissatisfying, disappointing. So you're very disappointed in a situation and it's led to this feeling of loss and regret. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. That is not someplace where you're necessarily all that comfortable, so. So you were involved in a situation that you felt like was going one direction and you figured out, it feels like now, like you just figured out today, yesterday, I don't know, suddenly you figured out that you had misjudged the other person in this situation, it feels like. That's where the disappointment comes from, and that's what's led into this feeling of loss and regret. It's left you feeling weak. You just feel weak right now, like you're questioning everything because you had misjudged this one situation or this one person. I don't feel like it's something that's going to haunt you for a long time. I feel like this is something just happened, and maybe, for today, you're feeling this, wondering what other things have you misjudged or something is what the feeling I'm getting off these. But you are an Aries, and so I feel that by tomorrow, you get a good night's sleep, and by tomorrow I think most of this will dissipate, kind of. I don't think this is something that's going to hold you down for an extended amount of time. But for today, it feels like you are definitely out of sorts over the fact that you have misjudged. It feels like a person. There you go. So That's what I have for today. I wouldn't say the energy's bad, at least not in the big picture, but for today it feels like it's causing you to question things. Okay, now we're up to Taurus. Oh, come back. This one's for my Tauruses. Okay. What you get, Taurus? Taurus has Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Page of Wands is in the center, so I feel like there is a need for some kind of excitement today. I don't know, adventure. Meaning I think this is the kind of day when you sit at your desk and you're like, God, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? You just need something to liven your life up a little bit. Something to, yeah. There's some sort of an imbalance here, and then I have Knight of Wands on the other side. I feel like life in general has just gotten really heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's very mundane. It's very one thing, same thing over and over again, right? So the fact that you're on repeat every day with the same scenario or whatever is what's causing the imbalance right now. The imbalance is because there isn't, you need something to breathe life into your life right this second. Yeah. You're definitely needing something to get you fired up. You need some sort of adventure right now. So because you are so self-aware, I think that you are trying to, you come to that realization that you need some sort of adventure, and I think you're trying to figure out how to create that sort of adventure, right? Safely, without getting yourself in any trouble. You'll do it, Taurus. You're going to figure something out here, I feel like it. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus, I would definitely highly recommend trying to figure out some kind of an excursion or something. I don't know. Swing from the chandeliers. Whatever you got to do, you need to do something to liven everything up right this second, because this Taurus is suffering right now over the fact that things are just blah. Too much blah. Too much gray in your life right now. We got to get you some excitement. And I have every confidence that you'll find something to fix that. But for today, it feels like it's not good and it's not bad. It's blah. That's what I got for that one. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're up to Aquarius. What do we get for Aquarius today? For my Aquariuses. Got it. Okay. They weren't shuffling. Here we go. For Aquarius. I've got the King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups. Hermit. Nothing new. We're talking to Aquarius. So guess what, Aquarius? You pulled your energy back. You're not peopling too much today if you can help it. King of Swords is how you're presenting. That is, you're comfortable there. And Four of Cups on the other side. Okay, your energy today, Aquarius, is nothing's wrong, but nothing's right. Everything just is. You know what I'm saying? Kind of similar to Taurus. You just feel kind of blah. There's just, you need, yeah. You're just kind of disappointed or dissatisfied with the overall feel of everything. You know what I'm saying? Just things aren't great, but they're not bad. They're just there. That's how you're feeling today. And you're trying to continue to look at all of this from a very analytical, logical stance. You know, you've pulled your energy back out of things because they're not satisfying and they don't have any, they're not giving you anything. It's not feeding your soul or anything. But now you're just finding yourself standing there with this light, looking around, right? It's not a bad day. It's not a good day. It's just a day. That's how this feels. It feels like you need to find something to get you fired up. You need to find something that will give you, you know, pep in your step or zip or whatever, just like Taurus does. But y'all, for today, it just seems like you just are. Just kind of blah, a little bit. That's what I got on those. All right. Hey, no matter what the cards say, you just prove me wrong. Go out there and have the greatest day you possibly can. That's what you need to do. Since you made it to this point in the video, can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, comment? Whichever one you can, or all of them, that would be great. They help me out a bunch as far as this channel or whatever goes. That's it. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message. I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, they're a fake, a phony, a fraud, whatever. They're not me, okay? That's how that goes. All right, y'all. Thank you. Have a good day.